It's nice having you here, all to myself, in the middle of the night.
You don't like rooms full of people, do you?
I like watching them.
I saw you doing that tonight, and I wanted so much for you to understand exactly what you were seeing.
How do you mean?
Well, to begin with, what it all meant to Mother and Da. Frank won. And for Da, that was an affirmation of a lot of the things that are important to him. Things that he tried to teach us. You work hard, you push yourself, you don't count the cost. And in the end, if it's right, you win.
And what if you lose, Mary?
You pick yourself up, you reevaluate, and you try again. Now, for Mother, it was something else entirely.
Like what?
Well, Mother's always been very good at making us feel that she loved each of us in a particular way. So we didn't get into that she loves him more than she loves me business, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, we all knew that Frank was special to her. Nobody ever questioned it because he was special to us, too. Watch sometime when they're in a room together. There is a whole thing going on between them. They each know exactly how the other's reacting. You catch the two of them grinning, nobody else knows what's funny.
Not even you?
Sometimes I do, but in a different way. I asked her about it once. And she said it was because a mother learns mothering through her first child. They're teaching each other all the time. Everything's new together. And so she can't help it sometimes when she confuses his experience with her own.
So what you're saying is that tonight, Maeve Collery Ryan of County Cork saw her son elected councilman of the city of New York, and in a special way it was happening to her too?
Yes, exactly. It was happening to all of us. And I really wanted you to share it.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you. What about the coffee?
When I hear it hiss, I'll get the pot.
It's hissing.
Remember where we were.
Two sisters, two unexpected deliveries.
You cannot leave me here. Watch me.
But will Natalie's enemies save her? Then, a life or death decision.
I can't lose you.
I can't risk its life.
Can doctors save Jessica's baby? Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
This marriage is a farce.
Now that she's an Abbott,
I'm joining Abby in her lawsuit.
let the battle begin.
We're going to war.
The Young and the Restless, tonight at 7 on SoapNet.
You know how it is. You look in the mirror one day and you go, how am I going to lose this weight? eDiet's meal delivery from ediets.com. It's the easiest, smartest, most delicious way to eat great and finally lose the weight. I know you're thinking, eat great and lose weight? Really? Really.
You'll love the food. There's no MSG, no fake sugars.
The food tastes fantastic. It's awesome. Very delicious.
It tastes wonderful.
Call now or go to ediets.com. Choose from over 100 fresh prepared meals, not dehydrated diet food, but really delicious food. eDiets will deliver your favorite meals and snacks in a chill fresh container.
All you have to do is relax, enjoy, and eat great. all the way to slim.
I lost 115 pounds.
65 pounds.
25 pounds.
94 pounds.
Along the way, eDiets.com gives you real support.
Terrific online tools, access to registered dietitians and trainers, and friends who care about your success.
They're there with you to hold your hand, and they really care.
Truthfully, I like everything about eDiets.
I've lost 30 pounds. All of a sudden, I find myself a changed person.
Hey, I made it to 50 pounds, and look at me now, I'm 60 pounds.
Millions of people have turned eDiets.com to lose the weight. Now it's your turn.
Call or go to eDiets.com and sign up for 7 full days of meals, 3 meals per day, fresh prepared just for you, plus snacks. So don't wait. Join eDiets. Eat great food and lose weight fast.
I believe that eDiets can change people's lives.
My husband will often say, "You're the hot wife." That's just boosted my confidence a lot.
eDiets has changed my life forever.
Call to find out how you can get 1 week of meals absolutely free. That's right. 1 week of fresh prepared food, 1 week of weight loss, 1 week of success, free.
Free? What are you waiting for? Call or go online to get started now.
Call 1-800-279-1604 or visit eDiets.com now.
Yeah, okay, I'm here. Just a minute. Oh, Faith, what's the matter?
Nothing. Oh, I woke you up. I'm really sorry.
Oh, listen, I'm awake now, so come on in. Sit down. Get comfortable. Put your feet up. I don't know if I can stay awake, but sometimes it's just relaxing having another body in the room.
Exactly right. Only don't feel like you have to entertain me, okay?
I don't. Okay, so what is it? I don't hold it against me if I start snoring.
Right. Oh, this is really nice.
Hmm.
I got back to my room tonight and everything was so strange. I just began to get really frightened.
What of?
I don't know. Formless fears, I guess. Doesn't happen to me very often. I think it had a lot to do with Nell Bolak, so close to death, right in the middle of Frank's big victory celebration. Then, of course, I felt really bad for Bucky, too.
I know what you mean.
You know, I really loved watching Johnny and Maeve tonight.
Mm.
And I also really liked being there.
I liked having you there.
But I like being there right with you. Pat?
Yeah?
I think this is probably the nicest thing that ever happened to me.
What?
What's going on between you and me? I mean, here's somebody that threw snowballs at me, tricked me out of rides on my bicycle, scared me half to death all through adolescence. Now I turn around and I have a whole new kind of feeling about you after about 25 years of low-level anxiety. And, I really like it. Everything's different now. I think now the nicest thing possible is being with you. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. I want you to understand something, Faith.
I'll try.
I know how much you liked Bucky, but I also know about the pressures and the panic and guilt and everything else that happened between you. And I don't want that to happen with us.
Neither do I.
You're very special.
Strange. Isn't that what you said?
Well, strangely special. And this is a special situation. And on account of that, I'm abandoning certain patterns of behavior that are traditional for me in circumstances like this.
Do you mean 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, together in my room. I don't want to frighten you or pressure you in any way. So I'm going to leave everything up to you. You let me know what you want to happen between us. What and when. Okay?
Thank you.
It's Bucky.
Shall I come to the table?
No, stay where you are. You're still planning to, work as Frank's assistant in January?
I think so, Jack.
Only think so?
Well, it's what we've always talked about. And I know he's counting on it. But I'm beginning to wonder
What?
if I shouldn't be doing something with my life that's independent of my brother. No, it's not what you're thinking, and that's the problem. I'm afraid Frank will think the same thing.
Which is what?
That I love him less, or care less about what happens to him, or think the less of his abilities because of what I know about him and Jill and Dee.
Mary, I wouldn't expect you to love your brother any less. So I'm sure he wouldn't.
But you know what the whole thing did change?
Tell me.
Dee one time said that it was as if Mother and Da had the same child twice. First it was a boy, and they named him Francis Michael. And then it was a girl, and she was Mary Maeve.
It's the first time I've heard your middle name.
For Mother. Now, the thing is, I've spent most of my life believing something like that myself. I was the other side of Frank Ryan, you know?
I've noticed.
Well, in my head, I knew it was wrong, of course. But emotionally, it was something else again. And then I found out that for 3 years, there'd been something in his life that was so important. So beautiful and painful. Something absolutely central to where he was. And I didn't know a thing about it. And that was when Mary and her brother became, in my feelings, two separate, individual, and independent people. Something we should have been all along. Is it called growing up?
Maybe.
So I've been thinking that it might be better for me and for Frank if I get things organized and the office set up and all, and help him find somebody else to be his assistant on a long-term basis.
And what would you want to do?
I don't know yet. I'd still like to find some way of working for Riverside, in Riverside.
But as yourself, not the councilman's sister.
Yes, I think so.
Mm-hmm. I think the coffee's ready.
Let me ask you something else.
Sure.
Have you thought any more about what I proposed the other evening?
The trip.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about it a lot. Mother and I had a long talk about it.
You serious?
Yep.
Well, what'd she say? Or don't I want to know?
Actually, it wasn't about traveling. It was about loving. Oh, thank you. My mother's never made love to any man other than my father in all her life, which I'd always assumed was the case, but we'd never talked about it before. And she wanted me to know what lovemaking was to her and why she wanted it to be important to me. Some of which we had talked about before. It was a nice conversation. Oh, Jack, that is so good.
Here. Try it with an amaretti.
Amaretti?
Mm-hmm. That's Italian for little loves. And save the paper.
Why?
To wish on. Well, come on down. I'll show you. First, you take the cookie paper and you shape it into kind of a cone, so it'll stand on end.
I don't know about the wishes, but the cookies are terrific.
Well, they're good for dunking, too. Hey, listen, cut it out and pay attention.
Okay. Now tell me if I'm doing it right.
Mm-hmm. Looks good. All right. Now, moment of truth. You burn the paper, and if the ashes rise and go toward the ceiling, you get your wish.
What did you wish?
Guess. You may be right. There you go. What you What'd you wish?
Will it come true if I tell?
Absolutely, never known it to fail.
I wish to be as important to you as you are to me.
A perfect day becomes a perfect nightmare.
Mom! Hold on! Morgan!
Continuing this week,
They crashed. I know it.
fate takes a tragic turn.
It was a bus full of kids.
Now,
Help! We need a doctor!
they won't just hope for a miracle. They'll fight for it.
I'm not gonna let you go.
General Hospital.
When you're coughing, can't breathe, forget old greasy rubs. Get new Icy Hot No Mess Vapor Gel, a fast-acting medicine in a no-mess gel. Soothes airways with cooling vapors. New Icy Hot No Mess Vapor Gel. Breathe, a sigh of relief.
What superfruit is taking America by storm? Sunsweet Ones.
Prunes?
They're a delicious source of nutrients.
Wow. It's packaged by itself. That's fantastic.
It's so juicy.
This is delicious.
Sunsweet Ones. Over 400 million enjoyed and counting.
Your objective, a fall/glam look.
No false lashes needed.
New Falsies Mascara from Maybelline, New York. Our spoon brush and Cara Fiber formula create 300% more visible lashes, corner to corner. It's instant glam. Every day. New Falsies from Maybelline.
I'm Sarah from New York. I lost 30 pounds.
I'm Matt from Colorado. I lost 54 pounds.
I'm Allison from Texas, and I lost 40 pounds. Hydroxycut really works.
New Proclinical Hydroxycut. Lose weight. Start now.
Quinley's secret is about to be revealed.
Brian is going to know you're pregnant. How do you plan on handling that?
This week, she turns to Scott for help.
What do you want from me?
And Kendall tried to kill David. Now he wants payback. Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
Sure, Buck, right with you. Hi. Hey, listen, am I waking you up? Not exactly. Faith did that about 5 minutes ago. Hi, Faith.
Hi, Bucky. Were you in surgery? How's your aunt doing?
It's still going on. I had to get out of there. I couldn't watch. How bad is it? Well, the aneurysm that's leaking is the one that's operable. Now they're gonna try to put a ligature on it. Who's operating? Well, Clem with Seneca assisting.
Bucky, my father says Clem has really good hands.
Yeah, I know he does.
And I'm glad he's there, but... Oh. You know, it's funny. I always thought it was the most beautiful and fascinating procedure to see a surgeon so carefully and gently lift a living brain. But when I realized it was actually going to happen, that they were going to retract the brain to expose the point of bleeding, I got so scared I couldn't stand up. I had to lean against a wall.
Oh, Bucky.
I mean, that wasn't a patient, that was my aunt. And I began thinking that no matter how gently Clem worked, you know, I mean, there had to be a trauma. And even if she did wake...
Bucky, please stop, please. You're imagining all sorts of things now. Lots of people have gone through that procedure and come through perfectly fine with absolutely no impairment whatsoever afterwards.
Yeah, I know that. Doesn't help.
Look, let me get some clothes on. We'll go get some coffee, huh?
Yeah, oh, hey, look, I didn't mean to wake you up. I wasn't thinking, I guess.
It's not the first time I've lost sleep around this place. Between the two of you, I may never sleep again.
Bucky, I hope it all goes really quickly, and she comes down, and she's perfectly all right. I know I wasn't very good about your aunt when she first came here, but I've come to see she's a really nice lady. She doesn't deserve any of this.
Thanks. Hey, I'm not interrupting anything, am I? I'm sorry if I am.
That's all right. I just couldn't sleep, and I came down here, knocked on the door, and wanted to see if Pat wanted to talk for a while.
Oh.
Guess I was just really keyed up with all the excitement over the election and everything. Bucky, think about it. Wasn't it great seeing Frank win? You know, I think I love being with the Ryans when they're laughing, singing, carrying on like that more than anything else in the whole world.
Yeah. I saw you dancing. You looked like you were having a lot of fun.
I was.
Well, I'm glad you were.
Something about being with Johnny and Maeve and all that excitement makes me feel just terrific. Bucky, now you're thinking about your aunt again, aren't you?
Yeah, I keep wondering where they are.
Bucky, Clem is a fantastically good surgeon. He is steady and he's quick. He knows the procedure, and there's no reason in the world why everything shouldn't go very well.
Yeah, right. Oh, hey. Thank you for all this, huh? Look, without Nell up there, on the operating table, having you two as friends means more to me than I can say.
Come on, let's go get that coffee.
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children, only on SoapNet. People are talking about General Hospital's Jason Morgan. Nicole Lachelle Alvarez posted on Facebook, "I love Jason." Candace Prophet says, "How I love you. Let me count the ways." Linda Lair Cox says, "Hot, hot, hot. Who doesn't love bad boys?" And Melissa Russell Gray adds, "My absolute favorite character ever. What a sexy man." People are talking about General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Cats are smart. They can outsmart their humans, their canines, and lock doors. They're also smart enough to choose the litter with less odors. That's because Fresh Step's scoopable litter with carbon is better at eliminating litter box odors than Arm & Hammer Super Scoop. Fresh Step. Cats know what they like.
Smooth skin?
Not good enough.
Now get baby smooth perfection with new Dream Smooth Mousse from Maybelline, New York. Some makeups leave skin rough, dry. Ours is cream whipped, so it hydrates. Skin looks flawless. Baby smooth. New Dream Smooth, only from Maybelline.
You like to share. Now there's Three Musketeers Truffle Crisp. Whipped truffle and elegant airy crisp in real milk chocolate. Rich enough to share, but you really won't want to. Three Musketeers Truffle Crisp.
It's time, Erica. Choose a door.
Choices. They are life's constant. Anything is possible, right? The choice to be brave. I have breast cancer. The choice to turn back. I feel like I'm way out of my league. But when life doesn't turn out the way you hoped.
Something awful is going to happen here.
Am I dead? You wonder, did you ever really have a choice? Am I married?
No one gets to see their future. That's not how this works.
The shocking new season begins.
I need to know.
Being Erica premieres Wednesday, January 26th at 11 on SoapNet.
Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has the status update on your favorite stars. You know her as General Hospital's Emily and Rebecca, but now Natalia Livingston is moving to Salem on Days of Our Lives.
How can I stay away?
On One Life to Live, Brandon Buddy is saying so long.
This is the right thing to do.
While Terry Colombino is Landview's newest resident.
That is amazing.
Daniel Cosgrove returns to All My Children as Scott Chandler.
Come here often?
And General Hospital fans can now catch Tristan Rogers on The Young and the Restless.
That's a bonus.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet.
You're on tour with Pork Chop.
Want to know what your favorite General Hospital rockers have been up to?
5 days of crazy. Oh, yeah.
Pork Chop just finished their first tour.
Here we go.
And SoapNet's got an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the guys on the road. To see more of Pork Chop on tour,
Go to soapnet.com. We'll see you again soon.
If I had any sense.
You'd do it.
I'd take you home right now.
Why?
I forget what I was gonna say.
Why would you take me home?
Because I care a lot about what happens to you. Because I'm afraid that in the long run, your family may be right, and I'm not the person that you should get any more involved with than you are already.
I never told you my family said that.
Yeah, but they did, didn't they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't want to hurt you. I don't want you to come to depend on me for things I may not be able to deliver. And finally, because you are as important to me as I am to you. And that's the first time I've been able to say that to anyone in a long, long time.
Jack,
Yeah.
don't.
Don't what, Mary Rye?
Don't take me home.